Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, look, you know what we was covering today, man. Don't even act like... You know what I mean? Like, you know where we was going with this for today, man. You know what I mean? We talking about Diddy getting raided, man. You know what I mean? That's the story, man. That's the hot story for today, man. I mean, look, it is what it is. A lot of folks saw it coming from a mile away, all right? Actually, I honestly thought that this was something that was going to go down back in, I want to say, November. I thought it was going to happen in November. But oddly enough, it did not happen in November. It happened on March 25th, 2024. Now, here is the crazy thing about March 25th, 2024. Do you know what March 25th is the anniversary of? That's right. It is the anniversary of Biggie Smalls' Life After Death album. I believe it's the 27th year anniversary. So just to show you how creepy this world can be. I don't even know if it's creepy though, like per se. Okay, maybe they just chose. Well, I don't know, like why. Like you think they revolved it around Biggie's thing? No, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, they chose to arrest Diddy or raid. They didn't arrest Diddy. Let me correct that. They raided Diddy's home on March 25th. Okay, and actually, Mace and Cam had something to say about this, man. Believe it or not, man. I was kind of like, I was wondering what Mace would say about it, and this is what he had to say. This is what they had to say. Take a listen real quick.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Killer, I'm doing good, man. Reparations is getting closer and closer. I'll be sure to give you your percentage.
I ain't got nothing to do with that money. That's all yours, man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer, huh,
Closer
man?
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year's really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You went Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
Man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer, huh,
Closer
man?
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year's really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You went Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of Biggie Smalls' album, 27 years later. That's what I see yesterday. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was real. It's amazing that all of this would transpire on that day.
What's crazy is yesterday was Biggie Smalls' 27th anniversary of Life After Death. And it was also the Diplomat Immunity album, 21st anniversary. Shit going on. Shit's going on, man. Yeah, man. I was just saying this. I think yesterday was kind of...
That's eerie, man.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It was just
that was crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. I had no idea that, the internet lets you know, because I don't be knowing these dates for my albums or other people's albums, but they will remind you, man. Yeah. That's all you seen?
In a lot.
That's what I
seen helicopters off kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah. That's what they had to say, man. So apparently now the Los Angeles home, Miami home, New York spot, they were raided by Homeland Security. Okay. This is on a Monday. And this is in connection with a federal sex ring investigation, or a trafficking investigation. Okay, so apparently I guess they're looking into it. So this is on some Jeffrey Epstein type of energy. All right, a lot of people felt some type of way because they was like, why did Trump get notified and then Diddy, you know what I'm saying, he just got raided? But I think the fact that Trump was a president might have something to do with it. That's a really big deal to be a president. Okay, just because you're a musical artist, like, you know what I mean? Like, you might, like, it's kind of a big deal, but it kind of ain't at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a big deal, but in a grand scheme of things, you did not take care of a small island of people like by feeding them. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that they have all of their resources. You're an artist, all right? In Puffy's case, yes, he did take care of a lot of people, I guess, in terms of paying them and stuff like that. But I mean, come on now, like, you know what I mean? Like, you in a trafficking ring, bro? I mean, this is terrible stuff right here, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a federal trafficking ring, and I mean, we all knew it was coming. We saw it from a mile away, as we said before. Now, so it was his Los Angeles home and his Miami home. All right, raided by Homeland Security. It was reported, according to TMZ TV, law enforcement sources say that agents working with Homeland Security were raiding his properties in Los Angeles and Miami. I thought it was New York too. I think it was New York too. Reports state that there are helicopters overhead. Local law enforcement was present. Authorities are on the property walking through the house with their guns drawn, and people are being questioned in front of the house. It's at the time, it was unclear whether Diddy was present or not. Okay, guns drawn. I mean, they acting like they was coming for the, like, you know what I mean? Like, well, here's the thing. A lot of people, I listened to the Breakfast Club, they was like, why they came through like, you know what I'm saying, he was some kind of a mob member. But I'm sorry, didn't bruh said that his car was exploded? When you explode people's cars, we might have to go with a gun or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be some beef because you blowing up people's cars. Okay? That's what Kid Cudi said. Was he making it up? Is he lying? Cassie was about to drop some craziness, and the man settled. We don't know how much, but it's believed to be about 20 to 30 million, right? The man settled in 24 hours, okay? And in that whole report, Kid Cudi was like, and my car got blown up too. They blew up my whole car just because I waved. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if he waved, but he damn near waved. And then they blew up his ar. So, yeah, I think they might need to come out with a gun or two, okay? Now here's the crazy thing, all right? When they arrested him, what we saw in the video was we saw Diddy's kids being put in handcuffs. Man, I'm talking like they even handcuffed the daughter, man. I was like, damn, man, the daughter, bro. Yeah. Like what's it? Ghislaine, Jeffrey Epstein's lady. Wasn't she involved in the situation? I'm not saying Diddy's daughters are too. I'm just saying we can't put anything past anybody. All right? So they put everybody in cuffs. We don't give a F if they're male or female. I know all kinds of people with breasts that do some kind of crazy stuff. I'm not saying that his daughters did anything. I'm just saying it don't matter whether you're male or female. We got to hold you and detain you and ask you some questions, whether you got boobs or not. Just because you got boobs don't mean you're great. Okay? Just doesn't mean you're a good person just because you got a set of boobs on you. All right? I know a lot of people with boobs that'll set you up. But hopefully his daughters are not involved. But here's what's crazy about this whole situation. All right? Matter of fact, take a look at the video real quick.
Breaking news right now, we're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Field Hills, believed to be connected.
We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home. This
is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of
some of the people that were inside that mansion at the time that DHS, or Department of Homeland Security, made entry into this mansion and onto this property. And you saw the juxtaposition of these heavily armed vehicles and those very expensive luxury cars that are parked right on that driveway right there. So clearly a very different sight than we're used to seeing. But there you see some of the people that were inside that mansion at the time of the raid. They are being talked to by investigators, by people from the Department of Homeland Security. I could see they're getting their pictures taken as well. So maybe they don't know who they're looking for or who they have in front of them at this point. But again, part of the process of gathering information as to who in particular was on the grounds at the time that they made entry during this raid. So if we do have a vantage point from the ground there, I'm not sure if we have a ground shot from our crew, Tony Butita and Haley Winslow. There we are. Okay, anything different from what you're seeing right now, Haley?
Sandra, we're actually getting word that Sean Combs, P. Diddy, might be in New York right now, which I think...
Yeah. So you see them walking folks backwards, man. I mean, look. And the rep for Homeland Security said this, man. They said, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from Homeland Security Investigations Los Angeles and Homeland Security Investigations Miami and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. Here's the thing, man. We said that his sons and his daughters were in cuffs. Now, the craziest thing about this situation is that it's the kids. Like, we seeing the kids get roped up. And I mean, we know that they got to ask some questions. And my understanding is they allowed his sons to go back to the house and retrieve their belongings last night. Okay. But the thing about it is this, man. Like, we didn't see them get Puff. You know what I mean? They didn't get Diddy. They raided his home. They didn't get him. Okay, so the big huge thing was, where the hell is Diddy at? Like, where's he at? Okay, and it was stated, it was stated that it was a lot of stories going around. Okay, one of the stories was that he hopped on a private jet and dipped out. You know what I mean? Like, he left on some movie, like on some this is a movie type of situation. Okay, which would be crazy. It would be absolutely insane, right? If the man left his children, hopped on a plane, and dipped out. So my understanding is that it didn't quite go down that way. So what they're saying happened, let me see what my time is like. What they're saying happened is that he was during the raid, he was on a private jet that looked like it was leaving the United States heading to, where did they say it was heading to? Cape Verde or something like that, where there is they have a no extradition treaty with the United States. So folks were essentially, this is what Say Cheese came out, and a couple of other people came out. So a lot of people were saying this, because, you know, when news first comes out, let me just give you some information about how the news plays. Okay, when something goes down, right, usually the earlier you get the information, a lot of times, sometimes it could be like, if you get it if you get it too soon, it could be slightly inaccurate. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to let like a day, 2 days, 3 days pass to get the actual information after people have done a sufficient amount of research. All right. If you get the information like the minute of, or hours, like within like a 30-minute period, you're probably not going to get wildly accurate information. That's why they say, like, it's breaking story, it's developing, and none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? So this is all still breaking news. We're still giving you information. At the time, yesterday, right, it was believed that he had a private jet that left his residence, the Combs residence. It was stated that they were raided by DHS in connection with the trafficking investigation. It was stated that the flight path of the plane appeared to be headed towards Cape Verde, all right, which has a no extradition treaty with the United States. But it was also stated that that plane was the plane that was accused of fleeing to that secluded island during the raids, was tracked to the Caribbean island of, I believe it was Antigua. They're saying that, the aircraft was on the ground in Antigua. Okay. Now, my understanding, right, again, developing story, my understanding is that was not accurate. Okay. Now, we haven't heard of Diddy being detained, or he has been arrested. We haven't heard of anybody actually being arrested. We just saw folks in cuffs, but we haven't heard Diddy being arrested or anything like that. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. All right. In fact, there was a video of your boy Diddy, and they had the video of him, and I believe that they said that this video was during the raid. This video was caught with him in Miami, and this is how he looked. It looked like he was pacing back and forth nervously. Take a look real quick.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. And
Yep, I know that bass, man. He had a doodle. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be real with it, man. We're all human here, okay? This is just a daily occurrence for a lot of people, okay? I know the doodle bass when I see it. He had to go. You know what I'm saying? And like, he had to go, but there wasn't a bathroom present, but he had to go. Like, sometimes you just I gotta sit down and, you know what I mean? I gotta go. No. It's a serious situation, man. I mean, but here's my thing, man. And a lot of people, look, I saw folks on the interwebs. They was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, trying to take another black man down. F all that. F all that. I don't give a cuff what your color is, man. If you are trafficking people, F your color. You follow what I'm saying? F whether you can sing a song well or not. F whether you got a great paint brush or not. I don't give a cuff about none of that. A cuss about none of that. Okay? If you are trafficking people, violating them and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you are worse than, like, you lower than a roach's knee. You are like a Klan member as far as I'm concerned. If you violate minors and stuff like that, I'm not saying anybody did any of this. I'm just saying, okay? I don't like if you are guilty of doing these things, man, I don't care what color you are. You need to be taken down, okay? Just because you got a lot of money and you're black, that don't give you a license to do all kinds of heinousness. So for those of y'all that say, oh, they're trying to take another black man down, let me just throw this out here, man. If they are under the impression that this man has committed crimes like Jeffrey Epstein, get him, okay? I don't care what color he is. Get his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we don't need people like that to exist. And think about how long we've been hearing about stuff like this. We've been hearing about this stuff for 20 years. Now, it doesn't matter, right? If it ain't true, it ain't true. Okay? So if it doesn't matter whether folks have been talking about it for 20 years if it's not true. Well, I mean, it matters to the person because they're like, yo, it's my name being smeared. But what I'm saying is this. We've been hearing about this for 20 years, but a lot of folks were afraid to come out until this whole Cassie situation. And the thing about it with the Cassie situation is, and I kind of hate to think about it like this, but when everybody saw that she got a payday in 24 hours, now mad people came out the woodwork, and now it looks like these folks are trying to be opportunistic. But the thing about it is, we have been hearing about this for 20 years. For 20 years. 20 years is a very long time. Like, there are a lot of people that haven't been alive for 20 years. 20 years. Let me go to my shout outs real quick. I had 2 shout outs I just want to give real quick. Okay. Shout out to Christy. Christy said, Christians struggle with sin day in and day out. Who am I to judge anyone's zest or sin when I'm a wretched sinner myself? The only judge is the man above, and he loves and forgives all, zesty or not. True. Facts. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter whether you're, like, if you're zesty and you're a whoremonger, like, you the same kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why people think like, oh, they can have free sex, you know what I'm saying, with people that are not their spouse, and they'll go to heaven, but then somebody that's zesty is going to hell. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. Like, these are people that don't know, like, theology. They don't study, you know what I'm saying? Just Believe posted 2 things, okay? Just Believe posted, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's at Diddy, right? Which I thought was hilarious. But then, Just Believe posted something else. She said, a YouTube psychic predicted what happened with Diddy from the initial court date with Cassie, and said something major was going to happen in March. She been so accurate as spooky, celeb. Don't know how you might feel watching a psychic medium being a Christian man, but I think you might want to check her out for research purposes only. God bless and one love. Tuning in every day from NYC. All right, Just Believe. Let me just throw this out here to you, okay? I do a lot of studies on. I like to look at case studies. And I've looked at case studies on demonology and stuff like that, and what happens with a lot. Here's what I've learned from case studies. Okay, I've learned that a lot of people that participate, and just for research purposes, they participate in like seances and stuff like that. The shadows and paranormal activity starts taking place in their house. Okay, so the demons don't give a cuff about whether you're trying to do it for research purposes or not. They come for your ass. You know what I mean? And every single time, when people are tormented by these poltergeists and stuff like that, usually psychic mediums, seances, they're involved. Okay, all that magic stuff is involved. So now we good on the psychic medium thing. We ain't looking up to see what a psychic medium got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, right, if a psychic medium is real, like let's say they're really getting messages, they're getting messages from demons. So if and a demon knows what's about to go down because he's getting the. Sometimes demons get the heads up too. You know what I'm saying? Just like, think about it. Some of the stuff that I'm giving you. You know, I check into my sources and stuff like that, and I give it to you. Demons get the same type of information. They just get stuff from their sources. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear what a demon got to say. You know what I'm saying? They ain't telling me nothing that I want to know. No. Don't F with no psychics or nothing like that. No, don't nobody. Let it be known, Celeb Source said, don't look into what any psychic got to say. If they're giving you any kind of information that was predicted, it came from a demon. So, and here's the thing about it. They like to give you they like to kind of tease you with small pieces of information and stuff like that first to kind of pique your interest. Then they start asking you to do things that are very, very subtle and non-threatening, and then they ramp it up. That's how demons always operate. They always ask you to do the small stuff first, then they ramp it up. You know what I'm saying? First is, yo, man, just kiss it. And next thing you know, they pushing your head down. You like, I cannot believe this, man. Whatever. Listen. Check this out. I was on Insta, right? And Cisco of Drew Hill, it was on the Shade Room. And this is what Cisco posted on the Shade Room. Take a look.
POV your media team tells you need to make more content.
Waiting for our room. What the hell is going on? Content. What the hell is going on? Content. Music is. What the hell is going on? Content. What the hell is going on? Content. Hey, fellas. What the hell is going on? Content. Now I see why you was recording all the time. Because it's like, what the hell is going on? Content. What the hell is going on? Content.
100%. Everything is content. At this point, everything is content. You know what I'm saying? Look. I feel what he's saying, man. Like, real talk. And let me just throw this out here, all right? Cisco showed up in the comment section yesterday. Okay, this is yesterday. He showed up in the comment section, posted, "What the hell is going on?" Content. Real talk. All of this is content, man, and it never stops. The media team is like, whatever you do, you can do anything. It can go viral. It's content. So he's like, oh, okay. And look, and here's the craziest thing about in this field of entertainment, like anything could be. You can make money off of anything. These celebrities at this point, they got a mechanism that can just regenerate the money. At this point, it's insane. Yeah, man. Shout out to Cisco, man. Holding us down in Celeb Source comment. We do appreciate you coming through, man. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? For this content right here. Okay? Look, let's get back to the content. Listen. Let me tell you what's going on, Cisco. All right? You probably already noticed. Because all you got to do is go to, you know what I'm saying? Young Miami, who was dating Diddy, the diddler, okay? As soon as the whole Cassie situation, all that stuff, man, Young Miami moved away from this man so fast. It was like she just completely disappeared. And you know, that's what happens. Sometimes people date people, then they stop. But I mean, she was the one that was holding the signs, like, I will always support you in the whole nine. And then, man, this stuff right here, boy, she was the one that was like, act bad, act bad, act bad. Wasn't she? Although I did kind of sort of like her verse in that song. But never mind all that. A fan was looking for her yesterday. They said, where Carisha at? And she responded. She posted, right here, what's up? Listen, man, here's the thing, okay? What Diddy got going on is what Diddy got going on. And that don't really got nothing to do with, nothing to do with a lot of the people that's around him. You like the hell you preach. You like, yo, there's no way in the world Carisha was around all of that insanity and didn't know about all of that insanity. I don't know. I don't know how much we can say that. Think about all the insanity you're around. Think about the people that you're around and the insanity they got going on. Some of the stuff you don't even know. Sometimes, well, parents have an idea when their kids are doing weird stuff. But I'm just saying, a lot of times there are people, like I work in a building full of people. A building full of people, kids and all this other stuff. Sometimes I get the information like, oh, shoot, this kid got videos? Oh, shoot, this kid be going viral? Oh, shoot, this teacher be doing this? Like, yo, it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised what's happening right around you that you have no idea until like you really, really look into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, Carisha was kind of very, very super intimate with bruh. You know what I mean? Like y'all was going on trips and stuff like that. I don't know. That has nothing to do with anything. Okay. I went to the comments though. Somebody said, you better lay low. That's what they said to Carisha. Somebody else said, she trying to act unbothered like them folks not about to be questioning her next. Mr. Canty said, at the end of the day gotta end. Yes, thank Glorilla for that. And Real Carmen said, JT going solo is perfect timing. Yeah, I'm afraid it is. I'm afraid JT going solo is great timing, man, because you know what I'm saying? Now listen, we all know that the reason why all this stuff with Diddy has come out may be largely connected to Cassie, right? Because once Cassie came through with the receipts and stuff like that, she was ready to go. Like that 24-hour turnaround was insane. Cassie's lawyer has released a statement. All right. Cassie's lawyer said, let me see what they posted. Cassie's lawyer said this. This is what Cassie's lawyer said. They said, Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor, he said, we will always support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. I guess, he's saying he violated the law. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Short, sweet, to the point. Okay? Essentially saying that, this man has done some depraved things and this is ridiculous. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Whack 100 has chimed in. I'm surprised more people haven't chimed in yet. Whack 100 chimed in. Whack 100 posted this. He said, for Meek Mill's sake, I hope Diddy got rid of those photos and tapes with the women in the dancing dress. I said, see how the internet do you? Meanwhile, some minors that were driving by said that Diddy had minors by the busload. So now everybody's gonna jump in on this, okay? Take a look at this insanity right here. Take a look.
Tell him stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be. Right now, I cut down. Yeah, but Jamie never why? No, you have to back it up with something. You have to back it up with why do you Hollywood and the media is
okay, I don't believe that, man. But I thought it was relatively funny when he said, when my basketball go over there, I don't even get it. I just leave it. Okay. And finally, let me wrap this up. All right. 50 Cent. 50 Cent, 50 was going to go in, right? 50 Cent said, this is what he posted. He said, now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done. Okay? They don't come like that unless they got a case. So, you know, Homeland Security. Once I heard it was Homeland Security, I was like, I don't think that's minor. Okay? Some people say, well, they're looking for stuff. That's why they raided the house, because they're looking for stuff. I don't know if they're looking for stuff or they're looking to confirm what they already got. You know what I'm saying? But 50 essentially is saying like, no. He done. But not only did 50 say that, 50 leaned in and posted this video of Trump AI. This is artificial intelligence. Now, this is not actual Trump saying this, but I thought it was relatively funny. Take a listen real quick.
Puffy, you stupid ass nigga. I told you stop fucking with R. Kelly. I said, grab them in the pussy. Don't kidnap the pussy. They raided your shit, I see. I got a courtesy call when they raided my house. You really fucked up, my nigga. Can I get a copy of the Meek Mill sex tape? Please, nigga.
Yep. And just like you, 50 ain't put his phone down. He did not put his phone down. He kept going. He leaned in, threw some Ray-Bans at Jay-Z of all people during the midst of all this insanity, and he posted this. He posted a missing milk carton with Jay-Z's face on it. Talk about missing. Then he added, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL." Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. LOL. You see what we're working with? Everybody like, oh no, I see why you got shot 9 times. How many times y'all gonna post that one? I mean, like, y'all got no new jokes? You know, we're like, just like you, celeb. Whatever. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. This is a developing story. We're going to give you more details as they come out. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit us on the backup channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Celeb Sauce. You know what I mean? Sauce. Look, Sauce is giving you all the receipts over there, because Sauce be coming through. You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce, your source for celeb news.